Okay. We got Tommy Ross here, nicknamed the Chili Pepper, versus Skylar Hess, the Ice Princess. Race to 7 on the A side. Pretty evenly matched here. 528 Fargo from Thomas and 545 Fargo from Sky. Thomas is just going to miss that by about an inch or two in the corner. Ball's going to dress up for Sky to possibly make it into the side pocket. This guy's going to have the 9 ball in the bottom right corner. Okay, and Sky's going to take a 1-0 lead in a race to 7. Okay, rack number 2, Skylar leading 1-0. And Sky makes the ball in the corner. She has a shot on the 1, but doesn't look like she has the best shot on the 1 for position. I'm going to look for her to play safe here. Luke Walker. So I don't have the actual age definition from some of the federations like the JIC and the BSF or BEF. For my particular tournaments, I consider 18 and under as junior players. All right, and Steve Markle's back here with us, guys. He's going to join us for their second matchup also. It's a nice hit by Thomas. Push that cue ball down there. What do you mean by that, Luke?
Oh boy.
Like even matchups, or like I don't. There's our events are non-handicapped, so there's no handicapped based on Fargo or anything like that. It's just open races.
Thomas Ross, Skylar Hess.
I think he's got the coolest nickname. Nico Conkel's mom said it that Thomas's nickname is the Chili Pepper.
The Chili Pepper.
Yeah, I love that. I think that's awesome.
Yeah, I think that's pretty fitting. As long as he accepts it and he's okay with it, I think that's that should be one that sticks for a long time with him.
Yes, Luke. This tournament's co-ed, so maybe when I accidentally, when Thomas was shooting at the table, I may have referred to Thomas as she by accident, but it was I was probably meaning Sky. Yeah, this is a co-ed tournament, so male female doesn't matter. Oh, that's gonna. Oh, it fell at the last second.
Moving it up.
Skylar actually has been on this table before. She placed third this year in the 2023 Pennsylvania Women's State Championship for 8-ball. She made through a pretty impressive field, actually. Wound up being Brianna Miller, number 1, won the tournament, and Elise Key came in second. Sky third.
The cue ball well on this.
Yeah, Sky does.
Here.
Sky plays very well.
Ooh, jarred the 7.
Yeah, just kind of rattled a little bit. All right, that'll give Thomas his chance to play the 7. I believe he can see it. Let's see the side angle view of that. Not the overhead. There's my overhead carries. Now it's actually just gonna have to swerve a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit there.
Excuse the camera angle, guys. I think it got bumped earlier today when we were cleaning the table, so I'll have to, when we get a few minute break in between matches, and get up there and reposition it. He's got to hit this a little firm now. Doesn't want to hit it soft.
He's got it.
Yeah, he hit it good.
He's got it. Great shot right there.
Yeah, absolutely.
Little top shot. He left himself a little tough shot on the 8, but that's a great kick shot right there.
So with the 8-ball here, if I was Thomas, I wouldn't do anything. I wouldn't try to manipulate the cue ball. I would just make the 8. You're going to have a shot on the 9.
Especially where it's sitting on the table.
Exactly. Just avoid the side pocket. Just cut the 8 to the corner.
Just enough space to do it.
Yeah, I think he was worried about the side pocket. When I was showing the replay, he was looking at the side pocket a little bit. It's going to give Sky her opportunity at the table. She's going to cut the... Sky will cut the 8 into the top right corner. Look for her to come 1, possibly 2 rails. She has to avoid the side pocket. Take a little bit of a longer shot on the 9. But I would expect the 9 into the bottom left corner. And this guy kind of overcuts the ball.
Overcut. Hey, listen.
She leaves him
up pretty good.
Yeah, she leaves him tough and long. He's going to have to come up with a shot here.
Hard time with this one. This is not an easy shot.
No, not at all.
Anybody. See what he's thinking. I mean, even if you're looking for, I mean, the cut's hard, the bank shot's hard. It's gonna be a tough one. Looks like he's calling that back corner pocket. So he's gonna go with the bank.
See what he does with the shot.
He tried the bank.
Mm,
It's a hard bank.
absolutely. Hard bank.
Like he gave a
Yeah, it's going to give a shot.
Gave a good shot
sorry,
there for
Skylar,
Sky,
a shot
yeah.
on the 9.
Just don't see her missing it. She's calling it in the corner pocket there. Here's
All right,
right there with
Skylar puts the
confidence.
9 down. He's going to go up 2-0 and a race to 7.
Like as the day goes on,
Yeah,
room's filling up a little bit around
absolutely.
here at Bluegrass Billiards in Philadelphia.
Luke, actually, Skylar has been playing with some of the pros. She went down to the Predator 10-ball Open in Puerto Rico last month.
Yep.
And we're looking to possibly in the future, we're going to get Sky some lessons with Bean Hung, 730
Yep.
Fargo female player. And then her and Brianna are going to do some work together.
Won one of your events.
She did. She won the women's 9-ball, yeah. She actually won 2 of my events. She won the Open 10-ball back in January.
Okay. Yep.
And then she won the ladies 9-ball.
Sky's already
That was a
good
monster
player.
field. There was like 60-something players. Emily Duddy, Brianna, Sophia Mist. There was some killers in that one.
Yeah, I remember seeing the pictures, thinking about all the talent that you were up right there.
Yeah.
Scratching on the side.
Luke, I'll check with Skylar after this match. I believe I could be wrong, so I'll check and get the actual accuracy. I believe Skylar has a winning record against Savannah. I do know they've played a bunch of times. I just don't know when what the record is anymore with them. All those juniors, they play in all those different JIC events and travel. Man, those
Oh, yeah.
juniors put a lot of time and effort in.
It's tough. I mean, obviously, all these juniors most of them are still in school and
Yeah.
trying to balance being a good pool player,
Well,
making these events,
You
and
talk about balance.
schoolwork.
Like Sky's an A student. I think she's got like a 3.89 or 3.9 GPA.
Wow.
On top of what she does, it's just it's so impressive.
Balancing the two.
Yeah.
Great then, yeah.
She actually wants to be a brain surgeon.
Well, hey, listen, if she's getting good grades in school,
Yeah, that's what I told her. I said, that's the focus on school.
yeah, a lot of schooling after schooling. So
I told her, I said, if you become a brain surgeon, the money you'll make off of brain surgery, you can have that time to go play pool and play these events and everything.
absolutely. And she's getting to the age where I guess college is starting to, you really have to think about what you want to do. It's not not like she's real young to where she's saying I want to be a brain surgeon and then it doesn't happen.
She's 14 years old. I mean, she's
Good
been
for her.
doing this for 5-6 years already. She's a veteran at 14. It's
Good for her.
crazy.
Yep.
Just trying to check in on some of these other matchups, see if there's anything pending. I think we're good for now. Aiden Wagner and Ryan Hoffman are having a battle back and forth. It's a 4-3 right now, Aiden. 3-1 Chase Gerber over Carter Gladfelter in the 14U. Jake Jackson is currently up 4-0 over Aiden Carey. Sky misses the 6, a little uncharacteristic. She's trying to hold for the 7. All right, it's going to give Thomas his chance at the. I think he should just go back and forth. Play the 6 in, little high English. Cut the 6.
6. Bring the cue ball
Yeah.
just off that rail.
Just come back and backing up if it's available to
Avoids
be
that
there.
9 ball there.
Yeah, I think Sky should. When Sky shot the 6, I would have probably drew it and came around the 7.
6 ball doesn't seem to want to go.
Pretty much just like Thomas did there. So he was lower or higher, so he wasn't able to get around it. But Sky with a chance to shoot the 8 ball in to get down to the 9.
Oh.
She got on the 9 too. That's gonna leave a tough shot for Thomas.
Yeah.
He's gonna have to play the 8 into the corner, and he can't jack up, so he has to go high. Yeah, so he's gonna have to.
With that, anything off the rail when that cue ball is that close, man, it makes the difficulty level of the shot even higher.
I wonder if the shot here would be to essentially play off the left side of the 8. Put the 8 up here and bring the cue ball back down.
Looks like he's aiming left side of it. Ooh, no, right side there.
Not a bad shot. Not a bad shot at all to put it down there.
Left Skylar up against the rail, short rail as well. Rail tries to play safety as well. Looks like
He's safety back. Have a little
looks like
safe
she
battle
had
here.
him, kept him close to the 9, so he's going to have to hit that 8 ball elevated again. Again, not an easy shot trying to hit close to the ball like that.
Not at all. I just pinned it at the top there for you, Rush. Both leaving themselves, both players putting some good safe play on each other. See, Thomas is going to react to this shot.
Little miscue.
Yeah, Thomas miscued on that. You can hear it from where we're sitting.
Not a good sound.
No, the worst sound in the world. Oh, Sky answers it back. There's 2 sounds in pool that are very distinctive to me. The sound of a miscue and the sound of the little bottle that has the little, they call them the pills, for playing like Harrigan. You shake that bottle, I'm like a little dog. I can hear that sound from a mile away. I come running.
2 distinct sounds.
Yeah, if I'm 6 blocks down the road and somebody shakes that pill box in the pool hall and ears perk up, I'm on my way.
Yep.
All right, 2-1. Skylar Hess over Thomas Ross. Thomas gets himself onto the board. Okay, rack number 4. Skylar's break. She's up 2-1. Trying to see if we can get some updates on that 14U matchup between Jose Vicente and D'Angelo Spain.
I was just prior to this, just watching a little bit. Two very good players.
Yeah, they play real strong, both of them.
As I'm watching, not many balls were being missed. Great position play and 14 under. A lot of good players back there that came out for this event.
I've been to a couple of Brad Silver's events down there in South Jersey at Cue Ball Billiards. That's where Jose Vicente plays out of. And he's there on the Friday night chip tournaments, and he's consistently in the money.
Bright future for him.
Oh,
That's for
absolutely,
sure.
yes. 600 at 14 years old, and
Yeah, monster player there at that age.
And he also gets coached by the great Jose Garcia, former 14-1 pro player who's phenomenal. All right, Sky's got a little bit of a tough shot here. Thomas put her in a good spot.
Kick that cue ball, make contact. Oof.
Close.
Ball in hand. I mean, it's pretty fair layout. Looking at the 1 to 2.
Yeah, I don't see any obstacles.
Pretty open. Yeah.
Maybe 2 to the 3 might be tough, or 4 to the 5. But if she gets good on the, if Thomas gets good onto the 3, play the 3 into the corner, come one rail for the 4.
Hey, it's all part of the process, though.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Okay, Thomas drew a little too much off of that 3, so he's gonna have some work to do with that shot.
Bang shot. A little long on it. Skylar comes to the table up 2 to 1.
Five to 6 could be a slight little bit challenging for her, but I think she can just come off one rail. Charles Roy, yes, Moscone Cup will be on at Bluegrass today. If you guys are in the area, definitely come down, watch these young men and women play. Also have the Moscone Cup on. The Team USA make their epic comeback.
Oh yeah, that would be nice, right?
I don't. It was just a tough year for them. It happens in
Yeah,
pool.
it does.
You and I have been in tournaments where we've gone in there thinking we're going to beat everybody and lose 5-0.
Yep.
It happens.
Yeah. I agree. Just seemed early on that Team Europe was just not missing.
No. And if
Not
they did miss, they
missing.
missed
It's-
very well
Oh,
every
yeah.
time. All right. Some
They
skies.
came ready to play, that's for sure.
They just have, I mean, sometimes you get it. Sometimes, in sports, you have that team that becomes dominant for a little bit. Or
Mhm.
look at baseball,
Okay.
the Latin American players are, for a couple of years, were the dominant force in baseball. They were
Yeah.
just,
Yep.
Okay, Thomas at the table has a 6. We'll play the 6 into the opposite corner and roll forward for the 7. Has a chance to tie this game up. MC, I actually know Shane very well. Shane doesn't overly coach. He doesn't actually coach a lot on the players. Especially when it comes to the Moscone Cup, those players don't necessarily do a lot of coaching. It's more of a camaraderie type situation, I guess you would say.
I mean, at that level, obviously, all them players that they know what they're doing.
Yeah, they're going to
stage.
Ooh, Thomas missed the 7.
And they know when something's not going right. They know the adjustments. They know how to figure it out. But like you said, it's camaraderie.
Sometimes an adjustment on the Moscone Cup, or just even in pool in general, like Sky banks the 7.
Great bank shot, leaves yourself in good
position. I mean, 1 inch to the left or the right could be the one ball going in the side pocket.
Exactly.
And break and run versus a dry break.
They say it's a game of inches.
Absolutely.
It's a game of millimeters in pool.
One of the biggest heartfelt losses I ever had, I lost by 2 inches.
Yep.
All right, Sky's going to cut that ball back.
Good shot.
Going to go up 3-1. Speaking about Shane Van Boning, he's going to be on the stream next Saturday night. It's going to be at Ballbuster Billiards in Philadelphia, 3265 61st Street. He'll be on this stream. We'll be doing an event. We'll be playing my good buddy Zay Fulton, who won the tournament to be able to play Shane. Zay and I played about 30-something racks last night. Or 2 nights ago, actually. And going to have him next week, so guys, tune into that. Rush, I actually have 3 Aidens in the building today. Which one?
Yes, it's a popular name, huh?
Yep.
Aiden. I saw a Bryce for Bryce Harper.
Yeah.
Yep.
There's a Bryce here
on the screen.
Aiden Wagner. Okay. There's an Aiden Carey, Aiden Wagner, and I think there's an Aiden McDonald too.
A lot of Aidens.
Yep. I think Sky took a restroom break for a minute. Let's check some scores if we can. So that Chase Gerber Carter Gladfelter matchup is still going on. How about in the upper division? Aiden Wagner is currently up 5-4 on Ryan Hoffman. Jose Vicente and Jake Jackson will probably be our next matchup. Nico Conkle and Ethan Droge. Try to give them a little bit of time. Actually, you know what? I can probably send that match. Yeah, send that. Rush, yes, actually, this is our first ever. This is my first ever juniors event. So, in the, I guess you call it the adult pool world, I'm pretty well known in the juniors. It's not a space I was well known in, so I didn't expect a lot of juniors to be here. Plus, close to Christmas time, I'm not sure. I think it's just a bad planning on my part. But next year we're going to put we're going to attach the junior state championship also with the matchroom event. So I expect them to be here for a good event for that one.
Thomas Ross coming to the table. Down 3-1 at this point. See if the Chili Pepper, correct? His nickname?
Yeah, Chili Pepper.
Yeah, Thomas Chili Pepper Ross. Oof. Tough break right there.
Charlie Roy, yes, he is playing in. That's Nick Cruz. He's currently on the B side, and he will be. I think you might actually see him on the stream. I think I might put one of his stream matches up. Yeah, Charlie Roy, he's over there now with he's over on the one table playing with Kenny. Okay, Thomas Ross. This 7 ball is gonna just play it in the corner, float up past the side pocket. Nice shot. Don't get too far though. Don't get too far. Ooh. Tough shot, kid.
Spin on it.
Yeah, let's see how he's gonna react to this.
This is a tough shot because you think about the pattern of the cue ball. It's
gonna roll down.
It's a tough one.
Chase Gerber has defeated Carter Gladfelter 5-3. That's going to eliminate Carter from the tournament. Guys, I'm going to leave you here with Philly Flash Steve Markle for about 2 minutes. I'm going to go say goodbye to one of the little juniors here and also use the restroom. I'll be right back. So Steve will be here with you.
We have a Skylar 3, Thomas 1. Like Thomas with a good shot here is on his way to hopefully making it 3-2, keeping himself in the match. Cut, and there it is right there. It's a great shot by Thomas. If I knew how to change it to make it 3-2, I would, but Frank is the brains behind this operation, so I don't know how to change that score, but it is 3-2. Oh, look at that. Changed it on itself, so thank you. Appreciate that. Tough break. It seems like we watched a stream where we commentated the last match on the stream here, Frank and I, and it seems like that side pocket is the only spot, even outside of the break, where that cue ball seems to be scratching. That just seems like the pocket that people are trying to avoid. I appreciate the insight there, Charles. This digital pool is definitely something new to me. We do not have this on the trick shot tour quite yet, but I can tell digital pool is definitely the future. Just looking around the room, looking at the brackets, they definitely have their act together, and I love it. That's awesome. Tough break. Comes Thomas back to the table here. Pocket that 2 ball. Does what that looks like he's aiming top left. Trying to go a little bit of draw there, just to cut back. Okay, try and get that clearance for the 3. Ball well here. Three, and here comes Frank. Follow there, set himself up here for next shot.
We have a final in that D'Angelo Spain Jose Vicente match. D'Angelo won on the hill 7-6. Damn, man, I really wish I had a streaming setup for the bar tables. That would have probably been a really good match. And that's what I put Jose Vicente. We're going to send Jose Vicente's... Actually, we're going to hold that one. We're going to send Nico Conkle. 20. then on the 18U, Aiden Wagner won on the hill, 7-6 against Ryan Hoffman. I'll put Aiden Wagner on to the next round.
Close matches, huh?
Yeah,
Yeah.
these young men and women are really killing it, man. They're playing good.
It's good. It's teaching them the mental game, obviously.
Absolutely,
These hill matches, it's different.
So that on. That'll put D'Angelo Spain in the hot seat in the 14U. So Jaws will get the winner of the Skylar Hess Aiden McDowell match. So many Aidens. But Skylar Hess is currently playing her 18U matchup here right now. But Thomas got a racks of 3-2. You rushed that one just slightly.
Put real on that one.
I'll tell you, I took a lesson last year in Vegas from Joey Gray from QTech, and he really taught me the importance of a pause in my stroke, because my backswing was just terrible. I'd fire at a ball, and from the time I moved the cue going backwards to the time I moved the cue going forwards, it was like a rapid fire. And him teaching me that pause really helped my game. Skylar call the 9? No, that body language told me she did not call the 9.
Not call the 9. Spot it, and
Well, I tell you, Skylar has a pause. Nico has a pause.
Yep.
And I hate to say it, the Russian over here, he's got a pause.
Seems like all the good players have that pause, that necessary pause. See, I don't know how that pause would affect my game with the trick shots, because I have such a...
You okay, Thomas?
You didn't make. No, it's your shot. She would have had to have made another ball to table.
Question there by Thomas on the rule after the 9 was made without the call.
It's the 9. If the 9 is not pocketed on a called shot, it's not considered made. So that would turn the table over to Thomas to shoot. Avoid that side pocket.
We're talking about the stroke,
Yeah.
and the pause. In trick shots, it just changes the way you shoot, and for the worst, actually.
Yeah, because I would assume you need
Because-
acceleration, correct?
You need acceleration for a lot of the power draws, a lot of the stroke shot, extreme stroke shots. It's just we talk about it all the time on the tour, how it just really messes with your overall game.
Yeah.
Having to do these different strokes, because it becomes the normal. This is the way it's supposed to be done, where from the outside looking in, my stroke is definitely different compared to the normal pool player, and that's just how I had to adapt for the trick shot tour, especially when it comes down to the jump shots, the masse shots, the extreme stroke shots, the draw shots. It's a challenge, and then when it comes to playing 9-ball, trying to slow it down and calm the stroke down, as I say.
Thomas is calling the bottom right corner. I think he's changing his mind now.
Cue ball.
It looks like he's going to bank it now. I thought he was going to back cut it. At one point, he called the back cut. That would have been a hell of a shot if he made that. He slow rolls it into the side. Good
It's got
shot,
it.
Thomas.
It's got enough gas. That's a great shot by Thomas.
Good shot, Thomas. All right, and it goes 3-3 now in a
All
race to
tied up.
7. Tell you, I'm a fan of the chili pepper, man. I'm digging him.
Yeah.
Young man can be marketable, man. I like it.
Yeah, oh yeah. Yep. Get him some type of endorsement.
Absolutely.
That's in relation to that.
Contact Anthony Kiedis from the Chili Peppers. Get him out of here.
Yeah. Thomas Ross, the chili pepper.
Risky shots. That's a cool jersey he's got on too. If I'm not mistaken, I actually think that's Risky Shots. Isn't that Jaws' family?
Yeah, they're wearing the same jersey back there. One of them.
They got a little stable or something going on.
Little click.
Yeah, that was nice. Okay, rack number 7. Thomas to break. Scores tied up 3-3.
Got chili pepper. You got red pepper here.
I think
Like Helen?
actually Helen's his mother. So Helen,
there
is
you
it
go.
chili pepper or red pepper? Maybe I heard it wrong. Get out of the corner. There you go. Good shot.
Chili pepper, red pepper.
It all
Either
wor-
way,
I think
it
it all
works.
works. Yeah,
it
it
works. I love it.
All right, red pepper. Okay.
Okay, so yep, red pepper.
All right, we called him the chili pepper. Okay, red pepper.
So we'll change it, Thomas Red Pepper Ross.
I like it.
The red works for the last name too, with
Yeah.
going from Thomas to Red Pepper Ross. Yeah, the 2 R's work there.
And you know what the other thing about the juniors events? And I've been to a couple of them, and you know, lack of a better terms, they're kids, they're younger. You
Mhm.
know, they are all so well mannered too. Like every single one of them is always thank you, sir, yes, sir,
Yeah,
thank you, ma'am, yes,
Yep.
ma'am. Like they're always just the parents do a great job of making sure that all the juniors are professional. Like
they
there's more
represent
professionalism out of the juniors than some of the events that I've been to over the course of my long career.
themselves. They do carry themselves well.
Absolutely. I'm not sure if you were here for my speech, but I gave a little speech earlier to kids about you know, knowing your worth. You know, a lot of these kids they run around and I 100% get it. These companies they want to say that they're
Ooh,
tough
that
shot by
just
Sky.
dismissed there.
These companies want to say that they're sponsoring these kids, which is great. I want that, but putting a shirt on a young man or a young female and then making mom and dad pay every single expense to get them to every single tournament and not helping out, for me, is not a sponsorship. And you, above all people, know that.
Oh yeah,
You know.
absolutely.
Here, wear my shirt, play with my glove, but we're
Yeah.
not going to give you a single dime
Yeah.
when you sell product for us. Like, it just, you know, some of these kids, Klagenfurt, Austria, Puerto Rico, back and forth across the country, that costs money, man.
It all adds up. It all adds up.
Chris Witten, I 100% agree with you that the kids are definitely the future of pool. And I have no doubt that at some point a future world champion is going to play in one of our events.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, like 10 years from now when I see him at like the U.S. Open, I'm like, yo, remember me? Like, sign this shirt, remember me?
Yep. Be a big problem if they say no, because you're everywhere.
Yeah, right?
Yay, Pro Am Pool, man. They are growing, and they are growing quick and doing everything right.
Right, let's see who's going to play the safe here, try to put Sky on 2. That's a good shot.
Tucked it behind that 8 over there.
So she could go a couple rails, though.
This has been an interesting match. I mean,
Yeah.
we had a push, a few safeties here.
Is a possibility. I don't know. Sky can really get to it.
If you're into the safety type matches, this has definitely been a good one here.
All right, looks like she's going to go 2 rails with it.
Oof.
All right, that's going to put Sky.
2 fouls at this
That's going to
point.
put Skylar on 2.
The boss to the booth here, Mrs. Mayoletti.
Yep, she's on her way over.
Oh yeah, doing a great job.
What you got there, kid? You all right?
Frank's tucked
she
here
handed-
in the booth, and
She's handing me envelopes full of money.
oh boy, nothing wrong with that, right?
It's actually.
She's running around, making sure everything's going good. She's doing a great job helping her husband out here as he's stuck in the booth, commentating for you great people.
All right, let's see what Thomas has got. I think Thomas might be trying to set up for that 5-9.
Yeah, it's there. Yeah, he's trying. He's looking at it.
Yeah, he's got it.
So it's
Just has to make sure he gets himself. He actually wants to be straight in line with the 5.
Yep.
That helps him. Actually, I'm sorry, not straight line. Just a slight angle on the 5.
soft stroke.
So stroked it in. 5-9 combo into the
It's got
corner.
that little angle he wants. Calling it. Definitely, I agree with you there, Chris. Tough combo, especially Thomas the Red Pepper Ross looking to take the lead here. So
Well,
the
the
pressure's
one
on a little
good
bit.
thing about this combo, he's coming across the face of the ball, so he should not, if he misses it, possibly, he should not leave her a combo,
Mhm.
theoretically.
Yeah, he's on the good side there.
Yeah.
He's got it.
And he fires it down.
That's a great shot. Good shot, Tom.
Good shot, Thomas. All right, so Thomas takes a 4-3 lead now. All right, Skylar's going to get some giddy up in her step here. Let's see what she's got. Look at our other matchups here. Jake Jackson is, I believe, starting off. Him and Jose Vicente are playing. Nico Conkle and Ethan Droge are currently playing right now. Alex Leck got a first round bye. Alex is actually getting the winner of this matchup here. Aiden Wagner has defeated Ryan Hoffman. Aiden is currently waiting for the winner of Jose Vicente and Jake Jackson. Then we have some of the B-side matchups. We got nice, good day here at pool from the youngsters.
Absolutely. When you were briefly away from the table or the booth here, I'm still learning the digital pool system. And
Oh, yeah.
when Thomas won the match, I was advised by the people on the chat, the viewers on the chat here, that the players have the ability to change the score.
Yes, that's a
And
great thing. I
It's
love
awesome.
digital pool. I
It's
think
great.
digital pool is the future of the tournament
Yeah.
setup of pool.
Yeah,
you know?
I think so.
Yeah, I mean, the digital pool itself, as the tournament director, basically makes it, lack of a better term, it makes it idiot proof.
Yep.
You
Yep.
put everybody's name in there. It runs the bracket for you. It tells you where to send the players. It's just
It's perfect.
it was
especially
made
running an
it was
event.
made for pool players in mind, in my opinion. You know,
Mhm.
and Zach Goldsmith and Isaac Wooten out there did a really good job.
Yeah.
And then now, I don't even know if you saw it. I was talking to you earlier, or was talking to Marie earlier. So if you don't know digital pool, let's go to this digital pool here. I'll take you to the public page for a second. So this is what you would see as the person who's just going onto the bracket.
Mm-hmm.
If you were to click here, it's got the score and it says live stream. If you were to click on that,
Cool.
it takes you directly to the live stream.
Oh, that's awesome. Right on the YouTube page.
Yeah, and what's going to be great for us when we run the Matchroom event here is that every table here is going to have a live stream.
Mm-hmm.
So you have 25 some odd tables to
That's
click
great.
on.
Gives the viewers a selection as to
Yeah.
who they want to watch, which is awesome. Because there might be a match that people might look at and say, oh well, this is the match that should be on the stream, and other
Exactly.
people might say, well, I disagree with you. I like this match right here, and
So now everybody's a stream match. It doesn't necessarily matter what the that is going to be a pay-per-view option. Now the mainstream, this table that you're watching at now, the InTheBox Pro Arena, we're going to build a whole entire arena around this table with bleachers, and
cool.
the Predator light's going to get set up next week. Prior to the event, probably a week before, all brand new felt, Aramis black balls. It's going to be an event. It's not going to be a tournament. Let's put it that way. It's going to be an event. I'm hoping some Philadelphia-based companies, Pennsylvania-based companies want to get involved. There's advertising for everybody. Digital Pool's estimating probably 250,000 people to 500,000 views. That'll be huge. All right, Thomas here is going to play the 5. Going to come 2 rails for the 6. Might even catch that 3rd rail.
Slow down there, ball. Slow
He's
down.
got there. He could back cut the 6 into the bottom right corner.
Mm-hmm.
Come 1 rail up. She probably get to the 2nd rail, be above the 7, playing it in the bottom left corner. And there's also a save opportunity. Just checking his tangent.
Mm-hmm.
He's calling the 9 ball.
Going for the 9. Okay, so
He's going to back cut the 6
back
and
cut
draw
the
to the
6.
9. Yeah, that's a good shot.
good idea. He's got the angle. So.
Yeah, Chris, even when I was growing up, mid-90s, there was no, there were some junior nationals, but there wasn't anything like they have now with the juniors.
Okay.
I called the wrong pocket, man. If you would have called that one, I'd have been there.
Oh.
That actually doesn't hurt him, though, because that
No.
puts him back down where the 8 and a 9 are.
Yep. There.
Great shot.
Yeah.
Going to come across for the 8. He's a little straight on the 8, but I would just probably play a soft shot and play the 9 into the side pocket.
Stop stroke right there.
Exact. Great shot.
Yeah,
And
good
play the
position
9 into
for
the
the 9
side.
on the side.
Thomas is impressing me a lot here.
Yeah, I
very
believe
nice
he was
stroke.
down 2-0 to start.
Yeah.
Climb back, and if all goes right, he'll be up 5-3 here.
This guy's a fighter, too. I expect
Oh, yeah.
this match to go hill-hill, maybe. The winner of this 18U division and the 14U division.
Oh,
A tough shot. I think he put a little
Long on it,
speed on that. I
long
think I
on
would
it.
have. Yeah, I think I would have rolled it a little bit. But the winner of these two divisions also get the invite to play in the Monica Webb Battle of the Junior Champions. That'll be in Georgia, and that's it's like a team-based thing. Basically, everybody that gets invited, essentially, is in a pool of players who get picked to be on teams to play in like a team competition.
okay. Like a mini Moscone Cup.
Exactly, yeah, almost.
That's cool for the junior players.
Skylar's team actually won last year. Skylar's actually already in the tournament, so she's playing for the state. She's actually here more for the state championship portion. So let's just say Skylar wins, the second place person would actually get that spot.
Cool.
You gonna say, Steve?
I was just gonna make a comment. Skylar was able to win it there, and make it 4-4, like you were saying.
Yeah.
This has every. This seems like this could come down to hill for sure. The way
Yeah, I
these
think
two
it's
are
gonna
going
definitely
back
come
and
down to
forth.
hill. Okay, Thomas has a shot on the one. He's going to cut the one in the top left. He should come 2 rails. He has to watch the speed, though, because he's probably going to come in between the 5-2. Off of the third rail. He could inside pinch it a little bit and come 2 rails to play the 2 in the bottom left. He just has to get past that 3.
Rail through.
He's going to nudge it. He's going to nudge it. That's
All
a
right,
good
well,
shot.
that worked out. That worked out really well
That's
for
a great shot
Thomas.
for Thomas.
2. Let's see what he does here.
I think Thomas has a little bit of a height advantage too over Sky, about 4 or 5 inches.
Side of the table.
So, Thomas is gonna use the bridge to try and make this 2-ball. Seems like Pool's trying to almost go away with the bridge with all these Q extensions, especially in the the non-junior events. These Q extensions are getting
I don't know, man. I
pretty
mean,
crazy.
I can play with an extension,
yeah. Yep.
but I just feel more confident with the bridge.
Yeah.
I grew
Yeah,
up
you're
playing in the
absolutely
bridge.
right. Then you have guys like Earl Strickland with the extended Q. That's
89-inch Q.
it's fun. It's fun to look at, I guess. And it works for him. Hey, whatever works, right? Might not be pretty, but it works.
I remember the 90s when Earl was coming through some of the rooms, and he didn't have a lot of the equipment then.
Mm-hmm.
Now, Earl's got pretty rough arthritis, but he didn't have a lot of the equipment that he has now and then. But Earl was a character, man. He had some strange
Always.
views on some things.
Yeah, he does. Still does.
Hey, Thomas going to go airborne. He got his pilot license.
See, it's got good elevation on it. He's not overly elevated. He just has to get past the right side of that 9 ball. Good jump, just off on his aim point there.
How do you what do you recommend for someone to get them to keep a straight line on their jump? Because, with having to do the chicken wing on the arm and everything, what do you use to keep yourself kind of?
We talked about it last match.
Yeah.
And it's just it's acting like that ball that you're about to jump is not there. Just act like you're shooting a completely non-elevated type normal shot, and it just takes the jump shot out of play when you're mainly just not even focusing on the jump. Just have the confidence that, okay, this ball's going to jump regardless. Don't take your eye off your aim point, and don't put too much focus on jumping that ball, because that cue is going to do the work for you, especially if you know how to do a jump shot.
Now, what about mechanically for yourself? Is there any obviously if your arm is moving left or right, or your shoulders dipping or whatever, you're not going to get that.
You want to stay stiff.
Yeah,
your back arm there. You want to stay stiff, stay locked in, because obviously you go to the left, go to the right, that's going to throw you off. Definitely a stiff jump. Keep your arm almost like a robot.
Just basically punch it and hold it, right?
Punch it, yeah, yep. Keep the arm stiff, but loose grip.
That's just guy got a little bit of a good leave there. Leave Thomas a kick shot. Thomas kicked a good shot in earlier. That long rail kick.
Yep. Yeah, it was an impressive one.
I think he's going to make the hit, but not make it here. But at least Sky a little bit of a tough shot on the 3. She could bank it and leave it behind the 4. You could also cut it, go for it. She's got options.
Yeah.
She rolled it up, and then she didn't get behind the 4 as much as I think she wanted to.
Tough shot against the rail. 3 ball. This is a hard shot, let alone to try and get yourself some shape for the next ball. Ooh, great shot by the Red Pepper.
Okay, he's got the 4 to the 5. He's looking at maybe the 5 in the side.
Get enough.
He's got the 5 in the corners.
He's got the 5 in the corner.
Got to avoid the 9.
Mm-hmm. I think he's thinking 5 in the corner.
He could. I mean, if he's going to be back cutting it into the corner, he could actually let the cue ball go a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, something like this, I think he's worried about that side pocket also.
Yeah, so I'll say if you look at the in the box cue ball there on the right hand corner, if he were to hit that somewhere around a 4 o'clock English there,
avoid that. If he doesn't want to overstroke it also with that spin,
yeah, he's leaning.
He can play funny off that long rail.
Not an easy shot for him.
No.
See what he has. Oh, he avoided the scratch, which was good. Gonna leave an awkward angle for Sky to shoot the 5. I think I'm looking for Sky to maybe play safe here. Go to the other side of the 8. Yep.
Came out a little bit too far. So it gives him a shot on the 5.
Okay, the red pepper's going to shoot the 5 into the corner. Nice, great
Got
shot.
a little bit
Gonna
of
shoot
help
him in-
pushing that 9 ball.
I'm gonna find out a little bit about Thomas after this match. I think I remember seeing Thomas at Atlantic City at the U.S. Open. I think he played in the SVB Open. I tell you, that Maryland, Virginia area has a lot of good junior players. And we have a couple junior players here from like out in Western PA, more like the Scranton, Lancaster area. I don't think anybody in this tournament is from Philadelphia.
Wow.
Yeah,
so
we got,
they're all coming from outside.
yeah, we got to build
That's
that.
impressive.
Yeah, we got to build that up. Though we don't have any Philly players here. Even from some of the players that I know that are around, we got to get some Philly players. Actually, you know what? No, I'm sorry. Little Nicky Cruz, he's from Philly.
Okay.
Good shot by Thomas. Gonna roll up for the
Yep.
9. Oh, a little awkward. See the side view on this one. I should have it in the corner.
Yeah, it's got a pretty wide open pocket there.
Just pull it past the side pocket. It should be okay.
He takes his time. He really.
Well, we were talking earlier about that pause. He's got a little bit
Yeah.
of that pause in the stroke.
Yep.
But he doesn't overly take his time. He takes just enough needed to make
Yep.
the shot and calm his nerves. Great shot. Oh, hung it up.
He takes his time. He looks at what needs to be done. He thinks
Yeah.
about, okay, cue ball has to go here to avoid that the side pocket, which he avoided it. Gives Skylar a pretty open shot here.
Looks like he's
Falling in
playing
the
with
corner
a
pocket.
Q-Tech Q, I think, also. Skylar sponsored by Predator. She's shooting a 9.
Ooh.
So I miss it. Were you sponsored by Predator for a little bit?
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
sponsored. I believe it was 7 years. I was sponsored by Predator. And, getting back at it. We do have a new sponsor that's coming on that I can't really talk too much further about it, but that's
Gotta get them to make the announcement first, right?
yeah, they're gonna be making the announcement soon, and
Let's go, sponsors. Get on top of this.
yeah, it's a great company, and I'm pretty excited once confirmed and announced to be a part of this team.
I actually know a couple people associated with it, and think it's a really good move for you.
Yeah, oh yeah. It seems like they have a lot. They have a lot in the works.
Yeah.
A lot planned to really start making. I mean, they've been around for years, this company, and they really want to continue to make an impact. And
Okay, Thomas is going to take a 5-4 lead. I'm going to just take a walk around the room a second here, guys. Just check on the matches. I'm going to leave my colleague here with you. I'll be right back. Okay, he might be on the ball.
so we have a 5-4 match here with Thomas Ross up by 1, Skylar on the break. Yeah, this is a for those who are just tuning in. This has been a very close match. Skylar took the lead with 2-0, and Thomas found his way back in, and these two have been battling back and forth for the past close to 45 minutes going on. I believe it's close to 45 minutes at this point. These two players have really made some big shots along the way when they needed to be made. So. So the kick shot just to hit the contact with the ball there. Worked out. Looks like Thomas is going to be stuck behind that 9 and that 8. Let's see how he's going to kick it to make contact here to avoid the foul. Okay, so he did have clearance there. Sometimes it's hard to tell from watching with the stream. I know that that overhead view is great for being able to see it. So he had enough room there, which is good. Thomas Justin looking at his line here. It's good soft stroke there on the cue ball. Not letting it get too far. Keep him in position to make the 7 ball and have good position play on the 8. This setup here in the line looks like a lot of drills that people are posting. The ball straight in the line, hitting it off the short rail, speed control, getting position play for the next ball, and it's a great drill. I do it sometimes, and again I'm seeing a lot of people posting videos, and it's just one of them helpful drills, especially when the balls are set up like this. Shot on the 8 ball there for the red pepper. Calling a 9 in the corner pocket. Looks like he's pretty confident here. Making a shot. He's been making some great shots all day. So that brings it to 6-5. Thomas Ross 6. Skylar Hess 4. 6-4. Looks like it's going to be Thomas's break. I can hear he's up 2 on Mrs. here. Big Frank Maioletti and his wife. This is one of my first events. I'm coming out here to support the juniors. This is one of my first events. Seeing how Frank and his wife operate PA Pro-Am Pool, and I think they do a phenomenal job. I mean, they're everywhere. Frank's here in the booth. Everybody, she's out and about. Things are just running very smooth here, and I think this crew has a very bright future. As soon as I heard that Frank was doing this junior event local to the Philadelphia area, I said, "Hey Frank, I'll be around. I'm going to come out and support you, do some booth work with you, and want to get behind everything that you're doing here." So, again, kudos to the Maiolettis and everybody with the PA Pro-Am Pool. They're doing a phenomenal job, especially bringing that matchroom event here next year. That's special. Philadelphia has not seen big events like this for a long time until they came along. See what his best out is here. Put this ball here. Combo. As the day gets later, room's filling up here. A lot of people looking on, watching these juniors play here. A lot of great matches. Looking at the 14U, 18U. A lot of good matches going on here. As this room's starting to fill up. Get a lot of the older players watching the junior players, and that's awesome. It's what it's all about. We got the man, the myth, the legend, Frank, back in the booth with us here.
TV's right back here.
Shot, making contact with the one. Even Sky a tough lay here. And see if she can avoid the foul. Looks like, fortunately, she miscued on the jump shot. Red Pepper. The Red Pepper comes to the table. Mr. Thomas Ross. Trying to see if he can close it out here. Tough break there. Mrs. Hess back on the table. The unlikely miss right there. Just looking past that one ball a little too much. Trying to figure out where the cue ball was going to go and didn't focus on the shot a little bit. Shot. Gave himself a, I don't know if that's necessarily what he was looking to do, but it kind of worked out perfect for him. Got the easy shot on the 2, a little bit of follow right for the 3 there. It's other than that 6-9, everything seems to be working out. Okay. High elevation for Guy on the bank shot. Gonna be a foul on Mr. Ross. Position. Shot right there. Gives herself a good shot on the 9 ball, and if all goes right, we'll have a 6-5. Yep, there it is. Good shot. 6-5. Still in favor of Mr. Thomas Ross right now. Frank's back again here. He was putting this going to couple. 6-5. All these players are playing to get one of the Trophy Smack belts. Really cool prize for the winner here. Top of earning the title.
Okay. Sorry about that. Had to get the Mosconi Cup on the TV, sir. All right, 6-5. Thomas on the hill. It's a dry break for Sky, yeah. Let's look at some of our matchups here. Nico Conkle is currently up 6-1 on Ethan Droge. Jose Vicente and Jake Jackson. Jake is up 5-4 currently on Jose. And this matchup here is 6-5. Thomas Ross over Skylar. Guy's gonna play the 2. Comes out for the 3. Got a pretty wide open table here. She gets this 3 and a little 4. Expect Sky to play it safe here. Rolls it up.
They're good.
Nice go safe by time. I think it kind of
rolled
rolled out
a little bit. Yeah, on them.
Cuts it to the corner. Does not go in, but it's going to leave him a tough shot. He's going to
Yeah,
have to kick.
behind that 8 ball there. I'll kicking that.
He's eyeing his shot up here. He's going to have to, definitely has to come off of it one rail. It's too far ahead of him to jump. If he catches his angle right, though, he can make the 4. Has to be careful, though, because his angle is actually leading the shot towards the top right pocket for a scratch. If he hits it too good.
So you'll probably want to hit this one a little harder, too. Try and get that cue ball back down the table.
Get it kind of moving.
Yeah. Oh. Tough right
Just
there.
missed it.
Yeah, it's tough.
All right, that's going to leave Sky an opportunity to get out and to tie it up and force a double hill. Check some of our scores. Still pending on the 2 sides. All right, this guy's going to play the 5 into the corner. Come 2 rails for the 6. Might have gotten away with that. It's a longer shot. Thomas makes
5
that
came
ball.
out for the 6.
I would have liked to see him maybe about 5 or 6 inches up a little higher. I think he's still okay, but I'd like to have seen him be able just to punch that ball into the side rail for the 7 versus having to go back and forth. Played it good
That's a
though.
great shot.
Played it
Yeah,
really
it's gonna
good.
come out. He'll have the good shape on that 7 ball there.
Got a slight angle on the 7. Very slight angle. He might be able to pull this ball back one rail to the right side and get the 8
Check
in the
out
side pocket.
the overhead view.
You ever had on that one?
Yeah, let's check it out. See what Thomas has to work with here. Okay, yeah, slight angle. Should be able to make it
Little
make
low
it
right.
happen. Yep.
Just like that. Perfect shot.
Great backspin. A bit of a
Two-
draw on that.
Yeah,
Little
2
spin
rails
off
for the
rail.
9. And I would expect to see our viewership drop in a few minutes here.
It's tough to compete with the Moscone Cup.
I don't know. Some people are a little
Yeah.
upset with the Team USA. They might just stay here.
Hey, watch the players of the future right here at right here at Bluegrass Billiards. Bunch of great junior players.
If I put if I put the Moscone Cup in the right corner, I think Matchroom would crucify me.
Oh, yeah, that might not be good.
We have a final over there on the Nico Conkle match. Nico won. That's going to send him to the next round.
I think he intended to hit a second rail there and miss it. So this is going to leave Thomas with a very hard shot on the 9 ball.
He's had a very tough shot. He'll have to go in the top corner.
Top corner, yep. Anticipate if Thomas makes this ball, it'd be some sort of a celebration after
Absolutely.
to win the match here on a tough shot on the 9. Yes.
Just,
Yeah.
He stood
See
up.
where it ends up.
Yeah, he stood up a little bit on that one. Okay, Skylar with the back cut of the 9 to the corner.
Just as we predicted,
Hill, like just like we said,
Yep.
Hill.
It's just from the start, this match had to feel that it was
Absolutely.
going to Hill, and here we are. It's going to be, I believe it's going to be Skylar's break.
Oh.
No, this is going to be Thomas's break here.
Thomas has he's got his break. Skylar immediately after this. I'm gonna give her about a 2-minute break, and she has a matchup she's got to play over in the 14U. And Jose Vicente is now on the hill against Jake Jackson, 6-5. Oh no, it's fine. He has a shot at 2. 3's going to be a rough shot, though. 3-8-4.
Yeah.
Feeling that overhead. Again, the overhead got shifted, so once this match is over, I'll fix the overhead to be in a little bit of a better position.
I mean, if he can make, I assuming he's going to try and get that 2 ball. I mean, he has options.
He could play the 2 safe and roll the cue in between the 7-6. It's an extremely tough shot.
Looking at the way
Or actually, he can come from behind the 2. Play the 2 and come from behind, hit the 8-4.
Mm-hmm.
And break it open and save him at the same time.
Trying the bank.
Well,
I guess this is the trick shot player in me. I mean, I had it drawn up to where he hits it in that side pocket, but makes contact with that 7 ball.
oh, blow the 7 down into the 3.
Yeah, blow the 7 down in the 3 to break that up, but that still leaves the cue ball hanging on the other side of the table.
So look for Sky to hide him behind the wall there. No.
So this should be able to,
And
he
then
makes that 2
yeah,
in the corner.
see how he wants to play. Does he want to play with the high right, come back and from behind, or does he want to play with the low left and draw into the balls?
Oof.
He makes the 8.
Longer shot on the 2, but that worked out pretty well making that 8.
Yeah, it's definitely worked out for him. And we have a finish over here on table 24. Jose Vicente has defeated Jake Jackson. That'll move Jose into the next round against Aiden Wagner. They're about a round ahead. That'll put Jake Jackson against Bryce Jacobs. That's a pretty even matchup. 450, 460. So Thomas going to have to go around the horn here for the 3. Going to do the Markle 3-railer.
Oh, yeah.
1, 2. Get some kid. Good hit. Had my finger on the replay button for that one. I was.
Cool looking shot.
All right, Skylar's got to either got to hit the 4 on the way out or go back up and down.
Good use of the bridge.
Trying to figure out a way that's not in the way, you know?
Yeah. Little split screen action.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this guy's going to play it safe. I don't know if I'd like that. I have to say she did anything wrong there. It's just that shot there, I'd be concerned. He can run into the 7 with it. Oh, he won for it too. It was a good try. I think maybe I would have carried the cue ball into the 7 possibly. Good shot by Skylar. She's going to give her a tough shot on the 5 though.
Round 5. I mean, little bit of yeah, I mean, she makes this. She's in pretty good good position for the 6.
Shouldn't do any favors there.
Mm-mm. Thomas Ross back to the table.
Okay, Thomas is gonna have. He's gonna come out with a tough shot on this one. He's gonna just play it in. Not necessarily worry about the leave. I think he's gonna have a leave regardless.
Five in the corner.
He's gonna shoot the 6 into the corner. Should just come one rail for the 7. Finding his angle.
Shot, he put that cue ball exactly where he wanted to on that side of the table.
Not the easiest
Yeah,
shot there to play the 7 and get back down.
You have to be careful because if he's planning on hitting that 7 with some draw, there's a good
Yeah.
chance that that 7 ball can.
I think he can angle it up right at the top of the table. See where that chalk is? I think
Yeah.
if he angles it up and runs into the vicinity where
that's
that
the
chalk.
move. Being modest, good soft stroke there, and that's gonna do it. Just keep on rolling there. Could have gave himself a little more.
He's got to make sure he hits the rail and the ball at the same time. He doesn't want to hit the rail first and spin into the ball.
Little harder stroke would have made it a little less
Yeah.
complicated, but the 9 is hanging a little off the rail.
Oh,
that would've
man, that
made
was a
things
tough
interesting.
one. All right, Thomas Ross is going to move on to the next round.
Great shooting by both Thomas and Skylar for sure. A lot of big time shots were made there.